Listen, one of the quickest and the easiest way to bag bad women is to have other bad women around you. Facts gives you credibility, all right? And that competition anxiety. Ain't no competition anxiety coming from twos in your area, all right? Some beluga whales in your area. Ain't no goddamn competition anxiety that comes from that.
A man can literally stick his dick in a gas tank.
That's facts, though.
He can literally stick his dick in a hole in the ground.
There's a lot of women out there that are dealing with the same crappy modern woman shit that a lot of guys are dealing with as well.
Do you agree with this? The outside of male family and boyfriends, the only male friends a woman should have, if any, are gay guys.
Disagree.
Why do you disagree?
Because what about the friends that she met prior to you, but you've met those friends and you're cool with those friends as well? Like, I'm in a sorority, so I have fraternity brothers. But my fraternity brothers, no. My fraternity brothers met my significant other, and they actually hung out. Like, they're cool and stuff like that.
They still want to fuck.
They still want the goddamn yams. Yo, it's hilarious to me to see how often that these girls will just completely turn a blind eye to all of this shit.
I completely disagree.
Why?
Because I have a lot of male friends.
Oh, really?
Oh, you
And-
do? She belongs to the street. Red flag.
Listen, whoever says that a woman cannot have male friends is very insecure.
Stop the cap.
Deeply, super, very insecure.
Tell us how.
Uh-oh.
Because he doesn't want his woman to be surrounded by any male energy. Because he has a small fucking dick. I'm sorry.
Oh, we got a shamer.
So you want big dicks around you then?
That's not it.
Kazakhstan's a shamer.
I just feel better with men around me. Yeah,
Oh,
you guys are
God.
gonna make fun of this. But I'm just
Yo, someone find me the meme of that chick that has like the 18 hot dogs sticking out of her mouth at like one time. That's what I think about when I hear what she said. I personally feel a lot better with guys all around me, just giving me all of this validation and attention. Oh, how much I love it. I love that shit.
around me. Yeah, you guys are gonna make fun of this. But I can be better friends with guys than girls because it's less drama, it's less talking behind your back. It's just literally friendship, straightforward, nothing else.
So you said you prefer to have guys around you. Why do you prefer to have guys around
Guy
you?
friends.
Why?
It's just simple.
Okay.
It's simple.
It's easier.
Very
Would
easy.
it be
yes.
fair to say a part of it? I think I can summarize it for you. Is it because they're easier to deal with, less emotional? You don't have to. You can be yourself around them,
Correct.
and they offer utility such as like maybe protection, maybe paying for an outing here or there. They're easier to be around, etc. Is that why?
I don't let a guy friend to pay for anything.
Okay.
Simple as that. But no.
I mean, here's the thing is that, what she's saying is why it's easier to be friends with guys. But like at the same time, I understand the things that she's saying. The thing is like, I think that it's a really positive thing when you come across a woman that has other positive feminine women around her. But looking at the culture today, there's a lot of women out there that are dealing with the same crappy modern woman shit that a lot of guys are dealing with as well. So they find it a lot easier to be friends with guys. Why? Because guys are not as complicated. We also don't live our lives through negative emotions and shit like this to the degree that that women do. We don't live our lives through manipulation, innuendo, and reputation destruction as what a lot of these women do.
Just
Maybe help out around with physical labor. They can do things,
not really. No, I can do everything myself.
but realistically speaking, there's certain things that they might be able to
But
do.
at the same time, she's ignoring the issue of her having all of these guy friends in a relationship.
That you just physically can't.
That's never been a thing.
It's never been a thing.
No, not in
Okay.
my experience.
So you're the only. What is the main reason you hang out with them then, or prefer male friends?
Again, because it's simple. It's just easier to talk to them. It's easier because they don't judge. They just listen to you and they'll say everything up front. Whatever they think is
True.
what they think.
They give good advice.
Yeah, but at the same time, just because you enjoy that, then to shame guys and to say that they have little dicks because of that, like, don't you understand like how ass backwards that is, ma'am?
Better advice than women do.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
I have
to
one
agree
question
with
for
that,
you.
yeah.
What do they want from you?
Ooh.
Just
Good
my
question.
friendship.
No.
Pure
Think
friendship.
about what I'm asking you. Deep down, what do they want from you?
I don't know. You should ask
Deep
them.
No,
I've never been
I think
curious about that.
the answer is she doesn't care what they want because she's
Exactly.
getting what she wants. Because
Yeah.
Yes.
here's the thing I've realized, right? And you kind of your own actions exemplify this. I've said it before. I'll say it again. There's not much utility a girl can bring you if she's your friend as a man. There's really not much. If you're not fucking her, she's virtually useless to you. And I hate
And he's 100% correct. Really, the only thing outside of that is business relationship. But then again, there's an argument of if people that you're on business concert with, are these people actually friends, right? So it just depends on your definition of friends, right? Just like I've talked about before, there's some dudes that are out there that just say, she's a woman, she provides no utility. Nah, you're crazy. You are negating 50% of the people on this planet because you just feel as though she's a woman, she has no utility. There's plenty enough ways that you could utilize women within your life in order to get a step ahead of the competition. Case in point, I met a dude not too long ago, and he walked up to me, gave me a dap, talked about doing business. His chick walked around the corner, solid nine, because that young lady is on the team. It gave him a lot more credibility to the things that he was talking about. You understand what I'm saying? All right, if you're walking around and trying to do business deals with 1.5s and 2s, it knocks down your credibility.
Say it like that, but you get the best out of a woman is when she's your girl, she's being submissive to you, she's being dutiful to you, etc. Not when she's your friend. When she's your friend, there's not much value there because everything a woman provides, you can get from a guy, and on top of that, they're going to be able to better identify with your situations because men and women live different existences. Like there's certain things that you experience that a man will never experience. Ever. There's certain problems that a man experiences that you will never deal with. So I don't think women are really in a position to be good friends to a man. It benefits you though because they offer you utility, which you described earlier. They'll listen to your problems. They're the problem solvers. They'll tell you.
Ugly women. I think there is some utility of having bad chicks around and in your presence.
How you can fix things. They look at the world more objectively versus emotionally than women do. And you can be yourself around them. You don't have to worry about some weird, snarky, passive-aggressive attitude that's going to come after the fact from you saying something. So I think women get way more value from male friends because men in general just offer more value when they deal with women. But women don't have to necessarily offer value in return. So a lot of guys are just okay with being near a pretty girl and they think that's enough.
That you're not wrong.
Okay, so that's what I mean. I don't think women offer much utility to men. So it's a win for a woman to put a guy in the friend zone, but it's not a win for the guy.
But they're still friends with me, so.
Because they're stupid. But we're gonna be honest, because they're dumb.
Okay.
I guarantee you,
because they want to smash. The thing is that they don't have the balls to actually tell you, hey, I'm interested in you sexually.
I want to hear a Charleston
rejected.
White comment.
I have to agree with you. A few of the male friends that I've had in the past, they tried something. They had their move and whatever else.
And you rejected them.
They DM'd me on Instagram, you know, just like literally one or two out of all the people that my ex was terrified of. But the rest was literally purely just friendship.
Okay, so question for you. You said most of the guys that you talked to wanted something more, right?
No, like literally,
Okay.
just a few.
So
and all the other ones are just waiting in the bushes. If I was in this particular cipher right here, I would ask her, does the way that you position in shaming men, if you said that around one of your guy friends, what is it that they would say to you? I would want to hear her response to that because oftentimes, just like Myron said, paraphrasing, something like, you know, the women don't benefit in a situation like this, or you don't care because you have particular benefits of the situation that they don't. So you just don't care. But I wonder if you forced her to get out of her own modern woman, selfish ass way into the footsteps of a guy that she considers her friend, how she would particularly answer that.
A few of them.
But and that I like most of it I can identify beforehand. Like I know, I see how the way you look.
Woman wingman. Listen, one of the quickest and the easiest way to bag bad women is to have other bad women around you. Facts gives you credibility, all right? And that competition anxiety. Ain't no competition anxiety coming from twos in your area, all right? Some beluga whales in your area. Ain't no goddamn competition anxiety that comes from that.
The problem is that modern day women think, oh, I want to still be free and, you know, out there and doing whatever I want while still having a traditional man at home that's going to take care and support me. That's not how it goes. If you want a traditional man that's going to have all the duties and roles that you want him to be, breadwinner, authoritative, decisive, assertive, dominant, masculine, etc., well, you need to be a feminine woman in return. And being a feminine woman in return means not having and courting guys around that are friends when we know that they want to have sex with you. Because women don't bring much utility outside of sex. No offense.
100% agree with you. If men actually provided those, like you say,
traits,
sure, providing for you, taking care of you, going out to dinner, buying you gifts, flowers, all that. Oh, honey, don't work. Sure. Oh my God, I'll be yours and only yours, honey. But if you go half and half with a girl, and you tell her what to do and you tell her what friends to have, I'm sorry. It's just not going to work.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
It makes sense to take care of her.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't want a guy living in my house telling me what to do.
Understand?
Man, what do I tell y'all, man? This is why you guys got to get your fucking money on point, bro.
Thank you.
You got to get your money on point, whatever, because here's the thing.
I disagree. I absolutely. So I understand what she's saying, but a woman in her 20s with a mentality like that is not going to all of a sudden change when she's the breadwinner. She's still going to be jockeying for position. She's still going to be jockeying to insert her masculinity. Why? Because she's not built like that. Why? Because she's a modern ass woman. I absolutely fundamentally agree. If I was on this panel right now, this would be the point that I come in. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because she's not built like that. She's a modern woman from Eastern Europe. She's a modern ass woman from Eastern Europe. She gets no respect from me. None. It's not about the money at the end of the day. It's about the mindset. It's about the mindset. Now, that doesn't negate the dudes out there to not increase your utility to the best that you absolutely can. Because the more utility that you have, the more leverage that you have. However, it's about their mindset as well. I'm not going to over here trying to coach an uncoachable young lady at the end of it. Bullshit. You think, listen, we talk all day about this conditional femininity shit. She gonna have you up on the front lines of the feminist movement talking about, I'm a slut too. Shout out to 21 Savage. Because that will always be her mindset. How is a woke, liberal, independent ass woman gonna change to a conservative, traditional woman because you make more money? She's not about that life.
Cost to be the boss.
Yeah, it does.
And Thank you.
The bottom line is
what I've come to realize is because
the bottom line is that she doesn't want to be a part of a man's program until she hits the wall head first, crash test dummy.
Here's the thing: a guy's thinking, when my woman go cheat with a man, she's emotionally invested unless she's a whore.
She don't love
Only prostitutes can sleep with a man she's not emotionally invested in.
Facts.
A woman has to have a man can literally stick his dick in a gas tank.
That's facts, though.
He can literally stick his dick in a hole in the ground.
Get that jerry can sex.
He's not emotionally. A man.
So that makes it okay.
A man has no emotions tied to penis. So when he lays with a woman and you say, "Well, you've been sleeping with her for years," he don't even like her. But when a woman lay with a man, it's something about him she has to like.
It's the
That's
anatomy
what hurt a man even more. A man is saying, "Man, I'm sleeping with this woman. I don't even know her. I sleep with somebody I don't know. I don't even like. None invested. But for you to lay down with this guy, you have to have something invested in him. That's what hurts more."
The fact that you say that is even
true.
worse because it then means that I have absolutely nothing. Like,
well, you have to understand a man. When a man,
if you could just stick it in a gas tank,
Again,
and then
that
you stick it in
devaluates
your woman.
completely
this what
as a woman.
This what a woman have to understand. What a man does with his penis has nothing to do with his emotions and his value.
Thank you.
That's true.
Which sucks.
Which most men don't
That
really
sucks.
even show emotion.
Then y'all
so-
should never have anything
She's
to do with a
moving the
man.
goalposts.
Is what I'm telling you. Because a woman, everything that a woman does. So if you ask a woman, what do you think about this? She's gonna answer with her feelings. She's gonna say, "Well,
Yes.
I feel like."
Yes.
If you ask a man, "Well, how do you feel?" He's gonna say what he thinks because he's not emotionally in tune with his feelings.
Yeah.
By nature, we're hunters, right? So we have to be analytical. A hunter can't be in tune with his feelings because he wouldn't hunt out of fear.
Right.
When it's dark outside, when the world had no lights, then he wouldn't provide food for his family because he would be afraid. So there's something in us that
Yes.
supersedes our
Feeling.
feelings because
Yes.
we're analytics. A woman is more emotional because she has to nurture. She has to give life. She has to breathe life. And so when a man knows when my woman sleep with this man, she's way more invested into this man
He's going
than
off.
I am when I sleep with a woman.
Mm.
A man will sleep with something he hates. A woman won't. So it's much more
He's breaking it
impactful
down.
when a woman lay down with a man because
W for Charleston, White down into the chat right now. What I love about W's chat, don't play with me. MTandR, show up. All right? Put W's down into the chat, like the video. The thing that I got to back it up because I want to be able to hear exactly in the way that he said it again because the brother is speaking facts right now. He's speaking facts. Men, damn near from an evolutionary biology perspective, have to ignore their feelings. They have to step outside the way that they feel to get the goddamn job done. To get the goddamn job done. You guys think that I feel like posting multiple videos per day on this YouTube channel? You guys think I feel like that? Shit, if you look down into the space of comment of YouTube commentators and you look at the top ones from an analytics perspective, or the top ones for the amount of hours that they put into the gym, the men are eclipsing the women. The men are eclipsing the women. Because we have to step beyond our feelings in order to get the job done. Take this W, Charleston, White. That boy cooking.